And welcome into another exciting edition of the NBN playoffs. After a much discussed week in the playoff schedule, we are back with round 2 action between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Golden State Warriors, live from San Francisco, California. The game tonight here in the Western Conference. This is a huge matchup between the defending champions in the Golden State Warriors against the New Orleans Pelicans. Mike joining us on the broadcast with me, K-Man. Mike, what are you expecting to see in this series?
Yeah, I'm glad to see the NBN back on after losing 2 of our dear members. Well, 4 members technically. They've lost their logins and we'll never see them again. But yeah, it's great to have everyone back ready for this this intriguing series, let's call it.
Early foul there from Thomas Satoransky. And so we're seeing this continuance from the Pelicans of starting Satoransky over Drew Holiday in the opening lineups. First shot is good from downtown for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, it's an intriguing. It's very intriguing keeping Satoransky in the starters. As a real-life Bulls fan, I can tell you that is not a good idea. But maybe Avatar knows something we all don't know in regards to Drew Holiday as well.
Corner Baines takes a shot and buries it. First points here from New Orleans. Curry on the other side, blocked by Davis, rebounded by Hassan Whiteside, and he gets fouled and sets the line for 2. Now, Mike, heading into this series, Anthony Davis really had to step up his game throughout that first round series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, where in the first couple games it really looked like Karl Anthony Towns was winning that matchup. Anthony Davis stepped up his game, obviously, but how big is that going to be for him to continue to play against Hassan Whiteside of the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, obviously he's going to be the big defensive X factor for these Pels. I mean, he's probably the best defender in the league, so you kind of expect him to be able to at least do well on Hassan Whiteside. But I don't know. I feel like his motivation might have gone now after noticing that he will be a Laker in about a month's time.
And Curry hits the elbow jump shot there, pull up. Warriors up to a quick start here, 7 points.
Well, what are your thoughts about the Pelicans' front office reshuffle going into the second round, adding the much controversial New York Knicks front office, basically merging with them, so to speak?
It was a pretty interesting move and a pretty interesting pickup. Definitely going to be some new heads in the front office, some new ideas. It'd be interesting to see how their tactics and how their game plans change over the course with these new additions to their front office. We'll have to see how it works, though. Curry off the screen, misses the 3. Satoransky bringing out the ball for Pelicans, defended by Curry. To George, down into Davis. And 1, count that foul. Tice picking up his second already.
Stays in due to the advanced rotation, so that was too easy for Davis. Got the inside on, I think it was Kevin Durant at the time.
Tice now. Curry, defended by Paul George.
Yeah, Curry wasn't able to curl off those off-ball screens set for him then as well as expected, and thrown into a bit of a mid-range pick and roll.
Good job there from Davis getting that rebound away from Hassan Whiteside. And now George in transition, misses it at the rim.
Yeah, he shouldn't be missing that. He had an open shot basically as Clay takes the 3 and makes it in transition.
That's
the Warriors.
That's a great shot for Klay Thompson there, and that's one thing that the Pelicans will have to try and figure out is where do they place Satoransky on the defensive end. Right now it seems he's defending against Thompson. It's going to be key for him to not lose Klay Thompson off the ball when he's off the ball, as Satoransky makes a nice drive and lays it up.
Yeah, he's not really the best defender. He's got good length for the point guard position, but he's not a good wing defender whatsoever. So it's a bit of a bold choice, especially when Drew Holiday is known for his amazing defense, being an all-defensive first before in the past.
Some great interior defense there from Baines and Davis, preventing Hassan Whiteside on the other side. Grant buries another jump shot for the Pelicans. It's 13-10 with 8:30 left to go here in the first. Pelicans with a slim lead.
They're trying to find KD open for three. Big clanker though.
And in transition, they find Davis streaking to the rim.
Yeah, too easy there for AD. Surprised he didn't even pick up the foul on Durant. Then thought he got a bit of contact on that dunk.
And with that, Kerr would like to take a time out. The Warriors down by 5 with 8:07 left to go here. Mike, speak to just what you saw from each of these teams out of the first round. Both of them had their hiccups here and there, but for the most part, they ended it essentially how we all assumed. Pelicans winning their series in 6 games, and Warriors winning their series in 5. Were there any hiccups that you saw that they need to really look towards to fix in this series?
I think the Warriors aren't being as dominant as you'd expect to an extent. Like, Curry and Clay have been playing well, but KD hasn't been putting up those numbers like Paul George, Jimmy Butler has a great block from Davis. But Clay makes
Oh
a
my
out
goodness.
of nowhere. Durant hasn't had those numbers like we've been seeing from the like all-star forwards we normally see, like LeBron, Butler, Harden, whatnot. I expect a bit more out of him. Pelicans
George
obviously
blocked.
stepped up a lot more, which was good to see out of them as Curry takes the open three.
Great shot in transition for Curry, and I think that is something that we have noticed from this Warriors team is that throughout the playoffs in the first round, we noticed many of these big star players going off for 50 points. 50-point games has not been something that's really unheard of in this playoffs. We've not really seen that level of takeover from any of the Warriors players. It really has been a concerted effort from all 3 of the main stars to score around 30-ish points, 40-ish points, getting there. And as long as you get the wins, I don't think any coach is going to be complaining. But when the odds come, that's when the nitty-gritty criticisms will come in.
Oh, of course, yeah, but they've actually they're now against a team, the Warriors are against a team that have 2 bona fide superstars, so especially both being two-ways as well, so.
And George already has under his name a 50-point game in this playoffs already for himself. While we're talking, Warriors are able to reclaim a small lead for themselves. Tice now on the right block.
I think the Warriors will have to watch the ability of Daniel Tice in this series as well. He had a bit more freedom against the Mavericks of going against a much worse player, but with him either being D'd up by Baines or Davis, it's going to be quite a bit of someone to watch.
Oh, good work there from George inside, able to lay it up. And I think, personally speaking, if I'm looking at the Pelicans, I'm going to be worried if I'm coaching George, because last series he really did not have to exert much energy on the defensive end. This series he's guarding against Durant, he's guarding against Klay Thompson, he's guarding against Curry. He's got a lot of pressure on him defensively to provide for his team, and then also on the offensive end be the main creator. A lot of the playoffs we've seen Anthony Davis be sort of this guy that's just going to clean it up at the rim, get himself to 20-25 points, but George is the one who really is driving the offense, at least in the first round. It's going to be really key for him to balance his energy on the defensive and offensive ends of Curry. Oh my goodness. Dan's in front of Baines and buries the shot in his eyes.
Yeah, I'm still surprised Pelicans have kept Drew Holiday on the bench, with him being one of the best defensive guards in the league. Having him with a rotation with Davis, Jeremy Grant, and Paul George would be incredible defensively against these Warriors, but stuck with Sato.
Well, they did bring in Drew Holiday just now. It looks like number 20. Yes, he is in the game, coming in at the 6-minute mark. They seem to be enjoying this off the bench 6th man role that he's using. George now in transition off the missed free throw.
Takes a 3. Doesn't make it though.
Curry the other way, looking to extend on this 5-point lead.
Make it, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is the third 3, I think, for Klay Thompson already in this quarter.
Two of them been like little heaves, yeah.
Warriors already leading by 8, 25-17. Drew Holiday, great contest from behind Hassan Whiteside, gets his own miss back and lays it up and in. Good work there from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, good second effort from Drew.
Curry now putting the moves. Oh, smooth floater off the glass and in.
Yeah, the Splash Brothers have came out hot in this game, already playing incredibly well.
Yeah, and I think that the Warriors, they really do want to try and bring back some of that name, the respect that they had on their name. A lot of people have been ragging them for their inability to sweep the Mavericks as many had assumed they would, even though they only lost one game in the series, but many of the games were competitive, more so than many others, the critics, thought they were going to be. Maybe they've seen this as a chink in the armor, a little crack in it.
I think that's probably just down to a lot of people sweeping, if anything, because normally a top seed beating a team in 5 is kind of your regular run-of-the-mill, but we've had so many sweeps this season in the first round, it kind of makes them look a bit worse to an extent.
Timeout here from the Warriors. The fast layup there. Substitutions for the Warriors. Patty Mills coming into the game for Stephen Curry, along with Jan Mahinmi.
Yeah, no sight of Kobe White.
Doesn't look like it just yet. As Alfred Payton gets the ball, finds Davis in a dunk down for Anthony Davis.
And that's Lonnie Walker.
Oh, wrong nappy hairstyle guy. Lonnie Walker, there he is. Durant works around Eric Paschal, who's also checked in for the Pelicans. This is a lineup that you would think that Durant really can take advantage of his mobility on the perimeter, been defended by Eric Paschal.
Easy find inside for Drew.
Durant, defended by Eric. Dwayne Dedman as well in the game for the Pelicans. Durant misses the free throw line jump shot.
Dwayne Dedman, the former Knick, they were very high on him at the start of the season. Seems like they had to follow him because they left New York in such a state.
Double team on Davis. This is good work here from Thompson, and he forces a jump ball. Ooh, getting a little feisty there.
Bad awareness there from AD. He had a few open shooters around him, didn't find them, instead tried to... I don't know.
Oh, and Thompson wins the tip-off. Fantastic work there from Klay Thompson. And now you see him. Durant now working on Eric.
Wow.
Oh, that's just too easy for Durant in the post. Eric working on the left side. Dedman now. Trying to drive inside, losing his dribble.
Pelicans aren't having Anthony Davis guard Durant, if anything. I feel like he has decent lateral quickness, especially with his wingspan and whatnot. Would probably defend him a lot better than Pascal, how the hell he says his name.
Thompson misses the 3 in transition in the corner. Yeah, definitely is something interesting to see that this Pelicans team does uses Eric Paschal at the small forward position. They've done that throughout this playoffs. Known more as of a small ball 4 player. Holiday does good work there. Drains the mid-ranger. Mills ignores the pick, driving on Holiday, fades over him, misses. Good defense there from Drew.
Yeah, Pelican's going to take that every time, very easy.
Oh,
Oh,
great concentration there from Lonnie Walker.
that guy is
Very
worth 4 first unprotected first round picks.
fades, buries it over Pashal.
I'm excited to see that to be trade number 1 after the restart is the Spurs and the Pelicans about Lonnie Walker.
First quarter winding down here. The Warriors holding on to a 4-point lead. Jan Mahinmi commits the foul, but that'll be the foul to give, as the Pelicans going to take it at sideline out of bounds. Holiday, top of the arc, just under 2 seconds separating shot and game clocks. Now 4 on the clock. 2 on the clock. Walker from 30 misses it. And at the end of the first, the Warriors hold on to a 4-point lead, 33-29. The Splash Brothers came out hot at the beginning of the quarter, but the Pelicans have done a good job keeping it close and just tacking away at this lead.
Yeah, definitely. Just that backcourt has completely carried them up to now with Durant not having the best start.
Been quiet.
Pelicans need a lot more though out of their supporting cast.
Most definitely. Or they're going to need a historic night from Paul George, something he is capable of.
Oh.
Johnson blocked by Yamahinmi.
Yeah, I don't know why Saransky passed out then when he had the open lane.
Oh, that's great concentration from Steph. Lays it up, despite the contest there from James Johnson. Now George. Is George playing point guard?
I think Saransky is. He might be playing shooting.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Patty Mills is playing shooting guard. Shoots. Ooh.
It's not working.
Missed. Yeah, missed shot there from Paul George. Would like to see that open it. Mills, top of the arc. Curry. Tice now. Mills. Missed the shot. Quick trigger. Maybe a bit too quick. George now in transition. Great work. Lays it off the glass. I'm bringing it up. Defended by George. Finds Curry. Open shot. In. That is too easy off the ball.
I'd say he's about an above average 3-point shooter on this team right now.
Yeah, you can't be leaving Curry open like that. Oh, Satoran gets a foul on Curry there. Gets himself to the line for 2. Looking now at the scoring leaders for the playoffs, LeBron James at the top of the mark, 46 points a game. He is averaging this playoffs, but right behind him, Paul George, right there, 40 points. I mean, he has really been carrying this Pelicans team throughout this playoff so far. Curry now, top of the arc. Finds Mahinmi. Back to Curry. Fadeaway 3. Rebounded by George. Pashal. Driving on Holiday. Fadeaway. Misses. And Curry the other way in transition. Another 3. Buries that. Stephen Curry. Finding the mark in transition. Pushes the Warriors lead back out to 8. George, pull up. Misses a 16-footer. Dedmon tries to keep it alive, but Mahinmi gets it. Holiday now. Satoransky trying to keep in front of Curry. Off ball. Oh, good defense there from Dedmon. Pelicans now the other way. George in transition. James Johnson at the rim for an easy layup. And the Pelicans have done good work in the transition, constantly getting in. They're getting themselves moving before the Warriors defense can set up, and that's really been helping them keep in this game, but they just can't find ways to stop Curry. Another fadeaway jump shot. He's at 23 points already in this half. Pelicans take a timeout. Curry absolutely torching the New Orleans Pelicans so far in this game.
Yeah, it's definitely been way too easy for Steph Curry. Maybe the Pelicans need to start our defensive assignments for game 2 or something, because that guy's just getting way too open right now from anywhere behind the three-point line.
Oh, it's too easy though for Paul George as well. Out of the inbounds, Kerr will not be happy with that defensive miscommunication there. Mills, foot on the line, that shot buries it. George now takes the pick from Dedmon, drives, step back, no, does not take the shot. They reset the pick, pull up three. Great shot there from Paul George. And with that, the Warriors take another timeout.
What would you change up right now if you the Pelicans came in?
Could you repeat that, Mike?
It's okay. I said, what would you do now if you were the Pelicans to change up to stop this free-flowing offense from the Warriors?
I mean, it seems right now that they're doing a good job at least inside. It really is the difficulty on the perimeter, so I think that they really need to look on trying to smother, especially off the ball, stay attached to some of the shooters like Klay Thompson, like Curry, and really try and pressure them and get them more and force them to score inside the paint. Where the Pelicans have done a good job of challenging at the rim, blocking shots at the rim, contesting. They've done a good work there. It's really on the arc that they've really been struggling to keep the Warriors from getting open shots. And George makes the second free throw there. Thompson back into the starters, all in back into the game for the Warriors. Pelicans still running with Dedmon and James Johnson. Tice. Wow, dribbling here from Daniel Tice. This is great defense here from the Pelicans, not allowing Tice to really find an outlet. George now working on Thompson. Drives around Tice. Difficult shot. Misses it. And now Curry.
Oh, no.
Well, with that, we've seen him make that. That's the scary part. The audacity of Curry knows no bounds. George. Oh, defended well there from Hassan Whiteside. Curry finds Durant to the rim and an easy layup for Kevin.
Back to a 5-point game now for the Warriors.
Sadaransky takes the pick, drives, finds Dedmon at the rim, defended well. Tice has to commit his third foul, sending Dedmon to the line for two. Makes the first, and it's the second. Tice stays in the game for the Warriors. Durant. Finds Curry.
Makes it.
Once again, we continue to see the same story for the Warriors. They just keep finding three-point shots open, and they keep burying them. Satoransky takes the pick. Oh, what a block there from Hassan Whiteside on Satoransky. Warriors in position. Reach and foul there from Dedmond. It was good timing on that because Thompson had just found himself open in the corner. Substitutions for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday coming in, as well as Aaron Baines and Anthony Davis. Durant finds three. Whiteside. 7 on the clock. Got to find something. Thompson, three-pointer. Misses it.
Surprising miss.
Good rebound there from Davis, and now Pelicans cut into this lead. George defended by Thompson. Baines finds Holiday driving. Oh, great help defense there from Tice, but Baines! Great work on the glass from Aaron Baines. Lays it up and the foul. Baines now completes the three-point play. 5 minutes left to go. The Warriors holding on to a slim three-point lead, 50-47 here in the first half. Oh, but loose ball there, and Holiday creates the steal. George misses in transition, but Davis cleans it up.
Yeah, he got blocked by 3 different people at the same time, man.
Worked his way through the contests. Good work there from Davis, and just like that, it's a one-point game. Oh, great help defense there from Aaron Baines. Pelicans in transition. George foot over the line, buries the jump shot though, and the Pelicans reclaim the lead.
Yeah, Golden State have gone very cool, while Pelicans have started to actually score again finally.
And some perimeter defense. It's been a few possessions where the Warriors have not gotten some three-point shots. Open ones at least. Oh, another steal here for Jerry Grant.
Oh, big dunk there from Jeremy Grant.
Is this Jerian or Jeremy Grant?
Jeremy. Jerry
This is Jeremy.
Smaller point guard, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Both nephews of Horace Grant.
Actual nephews?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Horace's twin brother's sons.
Interesting.
Knowledge. See, that's a lie because Mitchell Robinson was not there. Gonna miss him.
George driving, blocked by Tice at the rim. Thompson finds Curry in transition, lays it. Oh, misses it at the rim. Other way, Holiday slams it down. The Pelicans now have a 5-point lead with 3:08 left to go. This is a nice run here from the Pelicans at the end of the first half. I believe this is a 11-0 run. They were down by 6.
Yeah, Golden State haven't really been putting up efficient shots to average teams after a big dunk there from Hassan Whiteside.
No, that's a good moment.
Contested threes.
Yeah, it's a good moment there to get some easy shots at the rim. Holiday works around. Oh, blocked fantastically by Tice there. And Curry, can he find Whiteside? Does! Oh, what a pass! But unable to bury the layup thanks to the foul there from Aaron Baines. Sends Whiteside to the line for 2. and makes them both. And was that a three-point shot from Paul George?
It was.
Good shot there. And, oh, but it could find inside. George now. Driving to the hoop. Finds Davis. Oh, great contest there from Whiteside. Curry on the right. Defended by Holiday. Throws inside to Whiteside.
Nice.
Lays it.
Inside there.
That's good work there.
Double already. 1 point off it already. The first half.
That's good work there from Whiteside. Ties the game back up at 58. Minute 15 left to go. What a pass there from George inside to Davis for the alley-oop. Curry now, defended by Holiday. Takes the three. Misses it. Just off. Pelicans can re-extend their lead now. Oh, nice find inside for Davis. 40 seconds left to go. Warriors looking to cut into this lead. Curry, defended by Holiday. Takes the pick from Whiteside, pulls up from 30, misses it. Baines with the board. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock for the Pelicans. Holiday trying to find, or that's actually Grant trying to find his way to the rim, throws it back out, and now Holiday operating. Gets the switch. Baines got Curry on in the post. Got to put it up fast though. Clock winding down. Baines fadeaway, misses it, and Whiteside. And at the end of the first half, the Pelicans holding on to a 4-point lead. They've done great work in transition and inside the paint, but the Warriors' three-point shooting has really kept them in this game.
I'm just glad to see that the Warriors didn't run away with it like they looked like they were going to near the end of the first and at the start of that second quarter. It's good to see that we're getting a bit of a competitive game at least after the end of the first round of these two teams.
So we'll not be getting a halftime interview. Looking at the first half action, Mike, who you think really grabbed the momentum at the end of the first half?
It was the Pelicans stars, wasn't it? Like Paul George and Anthony Davis. As we see, Davis with 15 points already. Don't know how many Paul George is on, but they're both carrying this Pelicans team as you'd expect. But they're doing very well right now.
And as for the Warriors, it really is looking like on the shoulders of Stephen Curry, though. 28 points in that first half. He's been really fantastic, especially from beyond the arc. But he's going to need more help. He's going to need Durant to really step up his game. Thompson as well to continue. And they need some of those bits and pieces, points from pigeons there from Whiteside, Tice, Patty Mills. Because they are up against a very strong offensive team here in the Pelicans. Back at the action now. And the Pelicans going with a different lineup here than they started the game with. Drew Holiday starting the second half, with Baines actually sitting out and everyone moving up in the positions. George, stolen by Thompson. Thompson finds Durant in the corner.
He makes it. It's only a two.
Put on the line, but it's two baskets in Durant after none in the second quarter. I'd like to see him be more aggressive. Drew Holiday buries it off the top of the glass and in.
Whiteside taking Davis to the perimeter.
Reach and foul there on Jeremiah Grant.
Jeremiah? Come on.
Tice. Thompson defended by Davis. Tom Whiteside's got Sadaransky on him, but they don't find him, no.
Just let Curry take it. Doesn't make it, but Whiteside easily gets the offensive putback.
I think Whiteside asked Curry to put the shot up so that Whiteside can get more rebound. Sadaransky to Davis. Back to Holiday. Alley-oop, but taken away by Whiteside. Durant. Get away, misses it.
Still a tight game.
George in transition.
Three doesn't make it.
Good rebound there from back and forth they go. Curry finds Durant at the rim. Warriors reclaim the lead with that one. Holiday. Oh, stripped there, but he gets the ball back. And another strip, though, but Curry gets it now. Throws it to Thompson, trying to work past George.
Can't make it. Good defense. Good stuff in transition there from PG-13.
Sadaransky the other way, unable to go up against Tice. Pulls it back out, finds George in the post. George working on Curry. It's a good work there. George, 20 points for him, an inefficient night so far, 8 of 20 from the field. 8 of 21 from the field. Curry gets his dribble back, finds Durant.
Finds KD for three, can't make it though.
And Tice unable to convert at the rim off the rebound.
Yeah, good boxing out there from Jeremiah Grant.
Oh, fantastic pass inside to Davis from Sadaransky. Why are you bringing it up? Curry finds Thompson, top of the arc, defended by Davis. Drives off the pick. Buries it in Jeremy Grant's face. Ties the game up again at 68. George. Good defense there.
Oh. Big offensive putback from Jeremiah Grant.
Hey now.
God,
Curry. Pull up three.
Surprised he didn't make that.
Rattles out. Downs. Davis finds George
inside.
Good foul there, though, from Thompson, sending him to the line for two.
Yeah, you feel like PG would have been strong enough to pull through the N1, can't they?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
George makes the first. And he puts them both in. 4-point lead for the Pelicans with 7:45 left to go here in the third. Curry finds Thompson in the post, working on Sadaransky.
He easily lays it in around Sadaransky.
That is great work there from Thompson. George now working on Thompson. He's got his hands full on the deep end. And commits his third foul. And this is something that Thompson's going to have to be careful of. He's already picked up his third foul. He knows that George is going to look to be more aggressive in the second half. And he also knows that if Curry is not able to get himself going like he did in the first, Thompson's got to really step along with Kevin Durant to really keep his team and they have a chance of winning this game. Durant finds Curry. Quick trigger.
Oh,
Misses.
can't make it.
Curry a little cold in the second half. Grant in the post. Double team comes. And picks up
Okay,
a fourth foul on Thompson.
Yeah, it's 3 straight possessions now.
This is a huge decision here on Kerr's hands. Does he take out Klay Thompson? Seems like they will continue with Thompson, banking on his discipline. And Grant misses the second. Durant the other way finds Curry, 16-footer. Another miss for Curry. Davis now. Out to Satoransky, back to Davis. Hands off to Holiday, defended by Curry. Drives around him, misses it at the rim. Durant now in transition. To Whiteside.
Yeah, Whiteside looking a bit tired out there.
Breathing looks labored. Oh, great look inside from Curry to Tice. I'd like to see that continue. More easy shots at the rim. Davis, double team comes. Double team leaves him though, back to Grant. Three on the shot clock, he's got to put it up, finds George for three. Misses, and Whiteside with the rebound. Durant in transition, pulls up from the elbow, misses. Tice with a nice putback. And a timeout here from the Pelicans as the Warriors done good work to get back into this game and tie it up at 74 with 5:40 left to go here in the third. And a quiet second half from the starters in the main stars in the Warriors, but they still found a way to keep in this game. Tell me how important it is for the star players to really pick up their game at the end of this quarter.
Oh, big three there by Drew Holiday though. Yeah, they've even kept Klay Thompson in still. This could be dangerous for the Warriors right now, keeping in Klay on 4 fouls with a quarter and a half to go. But it's gonna be big right now.
Yeah, they're trying to. Seems like they're trying to give a rest to Curry, who came out cold. And now the pressure is going to be on Durant, who has not had the shooting stroke all night. Another missed jump shot from him. Other way, George. Oh, great contest there from Patty Mills. He did not have the height advantage, but just worked it way through. Thompson finds Whiteside. Oh, but misses it.
Fine. Can't keep it though. Klay in the corner just for 2 makes it.
Big shot there from Thompson. If Durant is not making a shot, it's really down to Thompson on the offensive end. So you really got to wonder. Really, that answers the question of why they're not taking out Thompson right now, even though he's already got 4 fouls on him. Good defense there. Thompson, he's got to be careful defending against George. Pick. George.
Easy inside for PG. Yeah, taking advantage of Klay having to play kind of docile right now.
Durant now the other way.
Easy dunk.
Now it's poor defense there from Grant. Gave him an opening, and now Durant got that point going. Davis finds Holiday. Jump shot.
Somehow doesn't make that. Such a gimme.
Thompson the other way. Warriors down by 1. Thompson tries to take the pick from Tice. Does. I guess Grant switched onto him. This is great defense here, but pulls up from... oh my goodness! Thompson. It just... how do you make that shot, Thompson? Buries the 3 in Grant's face. Defense draped all over him. George.
Can't make it. Gets another foul there on one. The Golden State Warriors stars.
This is the first on Durant, but more importantly for the team, it's their fourth in the quarter. Any more fouls in the quarter will send the Pelicans to the line for 2. George bears both this time, ties the game up. George now has got 27 in the game. Durant working on Eric Pascal. Oh, count that, dunking a foul.
Big.
Well, this is a matchup that Durant did well against in the first quarter when he had to face up against Eric. I'd like to see him continue to take advantage of that.
Yeah, you know so, but the Warriors have brought in Jan Mahinmi, so it looks like KD's gone back to the small forward, and you'd think that... I actually don't even know how the Pelicans are lining up at the 3-4 right now with James Johnson and Pascal.
I think James Johnson is the 4. Pascal is the 3 still, so he's still got that matchup. No, James Johnson now seems to be defending against Durant. Shoots over him. Proves that no one's actually defending him. This is good here from Durant. Like to see that. Get his shot going. Get his eye in.
Really needed that.
Warriors extended a 5-point lead with 2:45 left to go in the third. This is an important time for the Pelicans as they take this timeout. They don't want the Warriors to catch any sort of momentum heading into the fourth because, as we've seen in the first half, the 3-point shooting of the Warriors can really put a game out very quickly out of reach.
Definitely. Pelicans have done really well slowing them down and getting them into their half-court sets, which they haven't really... Oh, great and one there from Lonnie Walker.
That is great concentration through the contact. Oh, but unable to finish at the free throw line is Lonnie Walker.
But yeah, as we've seen, when they've slowed down the Warriors into their half-court sets, they've been a lot better, stopping them running in transition, taking those threes on the run.
That's another foul here from Pascal, sends Jan Mahinmi to the line for 2. Makes the first. Full substitute bench lineup here from the Warriors is trying to get their starters some nice rest for the fourth, except for Durant and Whiteside. Lonnie Walker, defended by Holiday.
Oh yeah, we haven't said anything about it being Holiday versus Holiday this series.
Oh, right. There are both the Holiday brothers are on the court now.
Poor Aaron. He's probably just in the stands over there.
Oh, great block there from someone. And Patty Mills, oh, great defense there from James Johnson in transition. Contests it. And in transition, they find. Mills now. Driving. Seemed like he had the open lane at the rim, but he throws it out to Durant. Double team. Swings it to Mills. Holiday, 1 on the clock.
Justin for 3.
Walker now the other way. Finds Johnson. 18-footer. Buries it. Cuts the lead down to 1, I believe.
Yeah, Pelicans have shot much better, but the Warriors, 3 means 2.
Whiteside, oh, considered the fadeaway.
I think there was a travel in there, but...
a travel or 3, but unable to convert. Pascal. Free throw line, 9 on the clock, gotta put it up soon. Finds Johnson, top of the arc, defended by Mills, takes the pick, elbow, buries it.
Basket for James Johnson.
That's a nice work there from Johnson, as the Pelicans reclaim the lead here at the end of the third. Instead of what we thought was going to be a Warriors claiming the momentum, it's the Pelicans again at the end of the quarter claiming the momentum. Oh, Mills gets the 4th foul, or gets the 3rd foul onto Eric Pascal. will be sidelined out of bounds. 2 on the clock separating between the shot and game clock. Whiteside handling the ball for some reason, loses the ball,
Oh, God.
feigns with the steal.
Yeah, you can't be handling around Drew Holiday like that.
Oh, and in transition, Holiday lays it up and in, and at the end of the third, the Pelicans have done a fantastic job again, closing out quarters and reclaiming momentum. For the Warriors, we're really hoping that their star power can win them back this game, heading into the fourth.
Yeah, they need some of these crazy threes that they were hitting in the first, in this quarter going in now, not doing as well in quarters 2 and 3. Pelicans have shot very consistent this game. I think they're hovering around 50% for the game.
Yeah, for the Warriors, even outside of Curry, it really has been a bit of a stop and start game for the starters. Thompson and Durant, they'll get a couple baskets and then they'll go quiet for about 5 minutes. It's Thompson.
Curry makes it. Curry makes it.
Oh, Curry that was actually. Foot on the line. So they're going to need him to really step up his game. Great defense there. I believe Jordan might have been tipped actually on that shot. Mills now. George, Davis, Satoransky, and Curry are the only starters in the game for both teams. Oh, and Tice. Oh, Satoransky with another steal. George now in transition. Blows by Mills. Curry now. Defended by Satoransky.
Oh, nice lay in there from Steph.
It's 32 points for Stephen Curry tonight so far.
I'd say he's an alright player in the league.
You wouldn't give an unprotected first for him. Maybe
I'd give them a lottery protected.
great work there from Dwayne Dedmon inside.
Maybe even Al Horford.
Hey now. Curry, fade away. Oh! Okay, maybe we'll give it Al Horford.
Steph trying his best to keep these Warriors in it right now.
Oh, what a pass
Too easy
inside.
for Pelicans though.
Well, we gotta wonder why Patty Mills is the one who's really defending against Paul George. And Pelicans really taking advantage of that every single time down the court. Satoransky. Curry misses a three. And Davis in transition just drives by the whole team.
For the Pelicans.
And you saw there, Curry is yet to make a three in the second half. 6 of 14 now in the whole game. If he can't make those shots, the Warriors are really going to be missing some key offenses. Tice.
Nice. Yeah, you don't want him out there.
Mills, 5 on the shot clock. They got to find something. Curry, top of the arc.
Oh, Stephen Curry.
You got to feel bad for
Skyfucker.
Satoransky. You really do got to feel bad for Satoransky because he really closed out well on that shot. But what are you going to do? Stephen Curry buries it through the contest. Oh, George stripped by Holiday. Can he look up, find Curry? No, he doesn't. Does find him now. Mills in the corner.
Mills in the corner.
Oh, but 2 feet inside the line, but he ties the game up. 99 with 8:45 left to go. This Oakland crowd is buzzing. Or San Francisco, I don't care.
He can't make a great block from behind from
Who does me? Him, yes. Oh, they find Curry again.
Oh, another clutch shot from Big Steph Curry.
Well, Curry heard the calls that I was making for a big player on the Warriors to step up their game, and he has answered it.
Makes the and one as you'd expect. Klay Thompson back into the Warriors.
And that's defending now against George. Good work to get him to lose his dribble. Back out to Satoransky, 10 on the shot clock. Pick by Davis. Gets an easy lane to the
Another
hoop.
block from Hinme.
Jan Mahinmi doing some great work here in the paint. Curry.
Doing some work. Makes the mid-range too. Steph Curry's been on fire these past few minutes.
Curry really putting his stamp on this game, proving that he is the #1 star on this Warriors team. As the Pelicans take a timeout, the Warriors extending a 5-point lead with 7:51 left to go here in the fourth. What do you got to speak to if you're the Pelicans head coach now as they look to try and get back into this game?
Full-on body check Steph Curry. And that's the only thing they can do right now, because even though they keep getting open dunks and layups themselves, you just can't stop Steph Curry at the moment. So yeah, let Saransky pick up 4 fouls on him right now.
Yeah. Which bench player do you ask to take one for the team and ask him to clothesline him?
Oh, I'm full on saying Saransky. Like, they have Drew Holiday.
Well, Saransky proves what he can do, burying the 3 off the curl. Me back to Curry. It's a nice rest here for Durant. Gotta wonder when he's going to come back into the game. Loose ball. And speak of the Snakes. Durant and Whiteside back into the game. Starters in for the Warriors.
It's alright, they won't be Warriors for too long.
Durant on the right side takes the pick from Whiteside.
Kind of didn't take the pick either, though. Makes the fadeaway, though.
That was the ugliest fadeaway I've seen. Fading to his left off his right foot. Tough shot there from Durant.
Oh, great block from the weak side down from Stan Whiteside.
And Thompson now in transition.
Can't make it.
Oh, he misses that one? Really? What a rebound there from Hassan Whiteside over Anthony Davis. And just like the Warriors, Pelicans, George at the top of the arc defended by Thompson. He's got 4 fouls, keep in mind, on him. Oh, yeah. Great defense there from Tice. Forces George into a tough fadeaway. Now Durant.
Oh, Anthony Davis.
George now in transition. Oh, great work from George. Gets Thompson to commit his 5th foul in the quarter. Only the first team foul. Something the Warriors have done a better job here in this quarter, not sending their Pelicans to the line, but gotta be worried if you're the Warriors coach. What do you do now that Thompson's at 5?
Yeah, I feel like right now you just gotta keep him in. It's either that or you like give him a quick 2-minute break, but it's a very dangerous move. He's probably their best perimeter defender as well.
And this is playoff P time if there ever was. This is the moment when Paul George has really stepped up in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's also been getting to the line quite often, drawing those fouls. So it's definitely a very dangerous move, regardless of what the Golden State Warriors would do.
Curry.
Big block
by Michal. Satoransky now in transition. Pick coming from Davis. Drives to the hoop, back to Davis, converts through the traffic.
Yeah, hard make there from AD.
And that was a great look inside from Satoransky. Oh, and
big block from Michel. Finally gets his revenge on KD.
He's got to find George for the oop. Eric Paschal with a huge play here at the 5-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Ties the game up at 108. Whiteside to Curry.
Doesn't make the 3.
Good contest from Satoransky from behind.
Takes the 3, makes the 3.
Eric Paschal with a huge last couple minutes.
Showing up for his future team.
Oh, and a personal foul there off ball from Anthony Davis. gives the Pelicans a chance to take a timeout. The Pelicans bench is giving Eric Paschal a standing ovation for those last couple plays there.
Yeah, they brought in Drew Holiday, Jeremiah Grant. I think that's it. KD
And
takes a three, can't make it.
another rebound from Whiteside, but stolen by
Terrific,
George.
KD.
And George now in transition, misses it. Thompson, very good job of not committing the foul and contesting just enough. Oh, it looks like James Johnson into the game for Dwayne Dedman. Davis.
AD inside on AD, can't make it though.
And Pelicans can look to stretch out this lead now. Holiday in transition, blocked from
Big
behind or by Tice.
KD takes a transition three, can't make it.
Big miss there from Kevin Durant.
That could be quite costly.
Holiday.
Drew,
Oh,
big block
great
again
defense
from
there.
Whiteside. AD there to clean up. Keeps it again. Gets the foul on Tice.
That's great work there from Anthony Davis, working through the defense and the contests. Get himself to the line for two. 3:36 left to go here in the fourth. Big free throws here from Anthony Davis. Makes the first. Misses the
Can't
second
make
though. Durant the other way. Can he find Thompson? He does.
Can't make the three.
Some big threes missed here from the Warriors in the fourth quarter. Not what you expect to hear considering how hot they were in the first half.
Finds James Johnson inside. 6-point lead, just over 3 minutes to go.
That's a great layup there from James Johnson inside. The Pelicans have done a fantastic work inside the paint, finding hoops inside easy looks and getting to the line, whereas the Warriors, it's really been live or die by the three at times.
Yeah, as we see AD being playing the game, Golden State have been very stagnant in the half court, and a lot of their shots have came off these crazy threes from Steph, from Clay, and the transition. Pels have defended really well, Jeremy Grant especially.
Oh,
As we see that,
great
Drew
defense
getting the
there.
ball.
Drew Holiday forces the jump ball. Fantastic work, not letting Curry get anything going. Jump ball won by the Pelicans. And this is a huge play here. They got a 6-point lead. They can burn some clock. Look to get a good shot. They can really put the nail in the coffin.
Oh, big alley-oop to Anthony Davis.
Huge play there. Extends it out to an 8-point lead now. Curry working on Drew Holiday. Fadeaway three. Misses it.
Make it.
0 points for the Warriors in the last 4 minutes. Whereas
Easy
the
going for
Pelicans
Drew.
have completely, possibly blown this game open. A 10-point lead, 2:30 left to go. Warriors got to find something fast now if they want to get back into this.
Yeah, Pelicans defended incredibly well with Drew being back in as Whiteside takes a three, doesn't make it.
And you hear some boos raining down from the crowd after that missed three from Whiteside as the Pelicans make another layup.
As we see 21-4 run, Jesus.
It's been really quiet here from the Warriors offensively. They've been missing three-point shots, and all of a sudden, it seems like their whole offensive flow has gone out the window.
Yeah, they've been very stagnant all game. Like I keep saying, the half-court offense just hasn't been there, while Pelicans have defended them incredibly well in terms of Jeremy Grant, Drew Holiday, Davis, and Paul George. That little four-man defensive unit has done very well tonight.
Durant now working on Holiday, and this is something that you were speaking a lot to in the beginning of the game. Satoransky opening the game. It doesn't look like they're closing the game with him, and it seems to be working now. Oh!
Dunked all over James Johnson's face. That's very hard to say.
Whiteside trying to make amends for that errant three-point shot attempt. Cuts the lead down to 9. George wisely just draining some clock here.
Yeah, he might as well just slow it down, take as long as he wants. Takes the mid-range and makes it. It's probably game now. 39 points for PG-13 tonight.
Yeah, 14 of 35 from the field. Not an efficient night, but when you get, as long as you get the points and get the W, your coach won't.
Again. He makes
But he makes it this time. Whiteside with a quick 6 points.
Technically in this.
Yeah, well, with that made 3, now the Warriors got some light. Pelicans
To
got
be
to be
fair,
smart
last
here.
week Whiteside has been tweeting at Tristan Thompson quite often, so I'm not surprised to see that happen.
And a missed shot there from Holiday, and the Warriors. Don't tell me they believe.
Oh, go on. 6-point game.
Tell me they believe. These fans might believe. They might be. These are the fans that were around in 07. That's for sure.
Where's Baron Davis? Has anyone seen him?
Where's shirtless Baron Davis? Just ready to get that tea. 57 seconds left on the clock. Warriors down by 6. It's an interesting position. The
As
Pelicans
we've
don't.
seen, the Pelicans have lost these leads before.
That is true. They are very much accustomed to losing leads, and that's something that you would hope would actually help them in this situation.
Warriors need their autopilot desperately, though. James Johnson misses it, but AD with the offensive putback absolutely quiets the stadium.
Pin drop silence now. What are the Warriors going to respond with? Curry.
Oh, that's game.
That's probably game as George brings it up now for the Pelicans. Holiday unable to close it out, but Jeremiah Grant says goodbye
Great game
to the
Grant.
Warriors.
Defended incredibly well. Had some great points, great baskets as Whiteside makes the putback.
And the Pelicans done a fantastic job here, coming into Golden State, getting game 1. Tell me how huge that is in terms of self-confidence against the defending champs.
Well, the Warriors have been down game 1 before, but they haven't played the Pelicans like this. So hopefully the Pelicans can actually take this confidence and hopefully go on to win the next one, because they desperately need to get a bit of a lead over this Golden State Warriors team. As we've seen, these Warriors teams over the years, well, actually, am I even allowed to talk about those years anymore? In round 1, they did come back from 1 game, so they have a bit of history of it.
Definitely going to be something to look for. Looking at his team stats now, Curry 42 points, really the major mark for his team. Durant 25, but really did not. It seemed like a quiet 25 points from Durant. Whiteside, the other big player, 21 points, 26 rebounds. And as for the Pelicans, he saw the inefficiency from George, but looking down the sheet, there was not many players that are really having an inefficient night, especially Anthony Davis, 12 of 15 from the field.
Yeah, and then you saw like Jeremy Grant, then he had 9 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Like, incredible.
Yeah, I mean, looking at just
Army knife game from him.
looking the whole stat and the team stats all the way down, 30 plus 9 the assists, plus 30 from the bench, plus 26 points in the paint, plus 9 fast break points, plus 7 from the free throw line. The only statistic that the Warriors really leading are blocks and 3-pointers made, but even the 3-point shooting, the only 7 3-pointers more made that the Warriors had. It really was that cold shooting at the end of the game that really hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the bench points and the assists. The Pelicans played like how you expect the Warriors to play, if anything, I think. Warriors basically relied on a bit more of just individual talent, while the Pelicans played as a proper cohesive unit, and we saw that with them taking game 1.
Great team performance here from the Pelicans. They've won now 5 straight games dating back to the first round, looking to continue that in game 2. That'll do for us on this broadcast of the NBN playoffs.
Rest in peace, League.
Deuces.